1:22 left to play. Very simple scenario for the Bears. They need to get in the end zone. Then the choice becomes, do you go for one or do you go for two?
Well, I think you go for two, Joe, but I think the Bears, if they're going to throw it, they should throw it here where the 27-yard line, where the receivers have got some areas to work. It gets tougher to throw as you get in closer.
Barr on the shotgun, throwing for the end zone, just as you said. He's got the receiver there. Touchdown, California!
Well, you make the call. Okay, those guys look like they're getting geared up to go for two here. Dave Barr getting directions from Gilbertson. You gotta believe they're gonna go with something that's gonna give them an option. Where he's got, you know, Dave maybe has a couple different options, either to throw the ball, sprint out.
Here it is.
Be alert for a kick.
41-40 ball game. Barr will try the two-point conversion. Changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Has Hawley and Rutherford, the backs behind him. Wants to pass it, throws the fade to Caldwell. Did he catch it? Penalty flag on the play. A penalty on the play as they threw the fade. And it's good anyway. It's good anyway.
He was in.
The two-point conversion is good, and California leads it 42-41.
Well, that's the greatest comeback in Cal history right there. 30-0 deficit. And on an audible play.
Is that a gutty call and a gutty throw? So put that up there on a fade pattern. Here's the touchdown from Dave Barr to Ihane Awazukwe.
Just outruns Alex Molden, and he's been beat basically like a drum all day, and he gets a step, and Dave Barr does a great job of just rearing back and putting it perfectly where the defender can't get the ball, and a great catch. That's a lot of concentration for Ihane. Okay, here's the two-point conversion, just a fade, which he checked off to Mike Caldwell. See how he uses his body to screen off the defender. And so if it's his momentum that takes him out, the catch is good, even though there is defensive contact. Steps back 1-2. Now watch him keep his leverage. They call face guarding.
Yeah, there's no question about the fact that Woods was riding him all the way out there. And then the official who came from a little farther down the sideline threw the flag on the interference. Then they said that Caldwell also did get the foot down as he was coming down with the ball. So now a penalty as well was called at the end of that two-point conversion because the Oregon defenders were in the official's face a little too much there at the end of it. So now Brian will kick off from midfield. But you know, this is no guarantee with 1:17 left to play either.
And they've got 2 timeouts left. There's a lot of time, so you've got to hope that maybe Dave Barr, Doug Bryan will try to line drive this thing so it's not an automatic touchdown. They've got such great field position as he's kicking off from midfield.
Touchback, you mean?
Touchback, excuse me.
Yeah, that's all right.
Lost my composure here for a minute.
Don't do that on me now. The final minute 17 to go. And Bryan will just kick it out of the end zone. And they're going to tell, that was good, by the way. It went through the uprights there. So now they're just going to tell Oregon, all right, you got it on your 20. If you can move it against us, you deserve it. No time went off the clock on that kickoff, so 1:17 to play, and the Bear defense has to hold Oregon. And don't forget Tommy Thompson, a guy who has range.
He's kicked a 56-yarder, which was the longest in Pac-10, I believe Pac-10 last year against Washington, so he's a certain offensive threat if they can get it in here close.
But what an incredible comeback by California, which trailed 30-0 in this ball game. And the Bears now lead at 42-41 with 1:17 to play. Memorial Stadium going crazy. Danny O'Neal back to pass. He'll run it, keep it in the middle of the field, and the Bears get him at the 25.
Bears want to keep those guys in bounds. Clock is running.
We're down to a minute left to play. Oregon still has 2 timeouts to use. Inside a minute now. O'Neal trying to get a play off, and that's got to be hard to do in this crowd right now. Back to pass, throwing along the sideline, incomplete. Wanted to go for Ricketts over there. And now it'll be a 3rd down and 5.
Well, with this crowd in the game right now, Joe, it's so tough for O'Neal to check off. You saw Steve Harden, the left tackle. He stands up, he can't hear anything. So it makes it really tough when the crowd gets into it. And that's what the Ducks did in the first half, is they took the home field crowd out of the game.
So now the most important thing for the Ducks, try to get the 1st down here. But we are, of course, in 4 down time, as they will try again if they don't get it here. But 3rd and 5, they throw across the middle to Detweiler, complete out to the 40 to the 42. And that'll stop the clock until they reset the chains. Oregon still with 2 timeouts left, 42 seconds to play, and the Ducks will line up.
Well, he does a good job here, O'Neal, of getting back, looking to the opposite side, and then hitting Detweiler.
1st down, he throws it up, that'll go incomplete.
Excellent play by Artis Houston. The corners are up in 2 deep coverage, which means they play the flat and funnel everything outside of them. O'Neal was anticipating him getting in the hole between Dante DiPaolo and Artis Houston. Artis did a great job of just shoving the receiver out of bounds.
35 seconds to play. The Ducks still with their 2 timeouts. The Bears have come back from a 30-point deficit to lead this game. And movement along the offensive line. As the Ducks that time had movement, Steve Harden, the big left tackle, thought the snap count had occurred. He started to back up in his pass protection, and that'll cost the Ducks 5.
Jared Willard, the old salty veteran, kind of makes a quick movement, steps up like he's going to dog, and that pulls Steve Harden off.
So it'll be a 2nd down and 15. And it's all a field position battle right now. Every 5 yards helps for California. O'Neal the pass. They try to go after him. He throws long. Houston's out there. He picks it off. Artis Houston with the interception for California. Incredible ball game.
Artis Houston has been the Bears' best cornerback this year. He's been made plays not only on special teams, but out in coverage. You know, he's the small guy, 5'8", 180 pounds. These guys watch him on film, they think he can beat him. Just continues to make the big play.
Did you see Rich Brooks take Lamont Woods, his defensive back there, and put his arm around him? Woods got beat both times for both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And he put his arm around him and told him that, you know, it's not just you. You have a tendency in a situation like that to put it all on your shoulders. And now Barr will down the ball. The Ducks will undoubtedly use their timeouts here and hope for a miracle.
Yeah, Rich Brooks is signaling timeout there. They got 24 seconds still. Now they've got 1 left.
So they'll use their timeouts and just hope that something crazy were to happen in a fumbled exchange or something like that. But
now you see Danny steps up. He's got, drops back, and he's going to go to the right of the screen. Artis Houston just rolls with him on a cover 2, overthrows him. And McLemore isn't able, if you can't get the ball, you want to break it up. You got to break it up, but Artis acted like a wide receiver there. Let's just catch. Beautiful.
You know, we saw in the UCLA game to begin play this year when it looked like things looked bad for the Bears, and Zumwalt made the interception to save that ball game, and that man said, you know, this team really showed some heart here today, and he wondered if last year's team would have had that same kind of heart.
And this is the 2nd game that the Bears come up from behind and make the big play. Bears making the big play this year.
I mean, how could you're down 30-0 early in the 2nd quarter? If you were going to ever take it in. That was going to be the time right there. So this team really finds something out about itself after coming back from 30 down in this ball game. Let's go downstairs to Glenn Kuiper. Glenn?
I agree with you, Joe. And Dave Bauer, you got to give him a lot of credit. 2 long plays. That one kind of got them back into it. And then that final play to Damian Simeon really was the one that said, hey, we really do have a chance to win this game. Showed great composure after a really tough first half, did Bauer. And this has been an outstanding ball game. And hey, Cal is for real. I said going into the second half, they showed signs and come back and win this game. Prove that they are a good team. They have done that.
And this should be the final snap. Barr will down it. And now Oregon cannot stop the clock. The crowd will stand and chant the countdown here as we're down to 10 seconds left to play in this ball game. And the California Golden Bears will go 5-0 on the 1993 season as they come back from a 30-0 deficit and defeat Oregon by a score of 42-41. Incredible.
Rich Brooks can't believe it. This whole Oregon Duck team is in shock.
They haven't seen anything like this at Memorial Stadium since the play. The last time they had a game like this was when people were running over Stanford trombone players.
Yeah. You know, the end of the second quarter, you just knew, you know, it was just such an uphill battle, but the tempo was set on the first series that the Ducks had the ball when Wiley, when the tight end for the Ducks, you know, got hurt. That was just kind of the tempo setter right there. Everything went the Bears' way. Willie Tate.
An incredible 42-41 win as California beats Oregon, and the Bears up their record to 5-0. We'll catch our breath and come back right after this. Today's game was brought to you by AC Delco Automotive Parts. AC Delco, it's like buying time. Well, welcome back to Memorial Stadium, where the folks here are still pinching themselves. Did they really see Cal come back from a 30-point deficit to defeat Oregon by a final score of 42-41? Not only the greatest deficit in California history, but also in Pac-10 history. That's exactly what they saw. I don't know, Matt, coaches talk about having heart, never giving up. After you pull one out like this, it makes believers out of your players, doesn't it?
You know, they came out and Joe set the tempo in the third period and almost, you know, 30-0. What do you say? You know, but they kept their composure and they systematically went about just getting points on the board. And the momentum changed, and they did a great job. You know, it's tough to point out any couple plays that because there were so many big ones that were really, you know, key, except for the last 2.
Well, let's go to those last 2. Cal needing to get in the end zone here. Dave Barr will throw to Ahani Iwazuke and get the Bears within 1.
You talk about putting the ball where it's got to be, where the defender cannot get at it. And you see Ahani there, great concentration on Alex Molden, and just does a super job. And another guy that gets picked on the next play here for the 2-point conversion. Dave, what appears to be a 2-point checkoff, throws to Mike Caldwell. Mike does a great job of maintaining position and makes the catch, kind of a late catch and a late call. And this place just erupts when they give him the point was good.
And undoubtedly the best California football game that I've ever seen. Just anything you could ever want defensively and offensively. The Bears now will take a 5-0 record into their ball game next week against the University of Washington right here at Memorial Stadium. Couldn't ask for a better one. Final score here, 42-41 for Matt Booza, Glenn Kuiper, the rest of our crew. I'm Joe Fonzie. Thanks for being with us today. The Bears up their record to 5-0, coming from 30 points down to defeat Oregon by a final score of 42-41.